Comics X Manga fans, what's up? Your girl here just finished Legends of CACK Volume 2 in one sitting, and I'm still buzzing. If Volume 1 gave us the spark of elemental powers in that mysterious forest, Volume 2 straight up ignites the whole forest into an inferno of action, emotion, and real heart. Canon Anderson did not come to play. He came to build a better world, one panel at a time. Stick with me for the next 10 minutes because I'm breaking down everything spoiler-free first, then diving deep, and trust me, you're gonna want to grab this book immediately after. Right from the jump, the art has leveled up massively. Canon's line work is cleaner, the colors pop harder, and those dynamic action poses make every page feel like a movie frame. The pacing is relentless. You get thrown straight into the team's new challenges without any filler. Caden, Ayven, Camille, and Kara, and the surprise addition of Zay, feel even more alive. Their personalities bounce off each other perfectly, and the humanitarian themes that Canon always talks about in his CACK mindset videos are woven in so naturally that it never feels preachy. If you love stories where kindness actually matters as much as superpowers, this is your comic. Okay, spoilers from here, you've been warned. That moment when the team confronts Mr. Ken's dark schemes had me yelling at my pages. Ayven's fire powers are evolving in ways that mirror the build on your mistakes. Lesson from CACK Mindset Episode 3, and Ayven's thermal energy teamwork sequences with him are pure fire, literally. Camille's growth and choosing forgiveness over revenge gave me chills. It's straight out of the spread love and help others mindset Canon drops in Episode 2. Kara's new abilities and Zay's introduction bring fresh energy and raise the emotional stakes so high I actually got misty-eyed. The forest that started everything in Volume 1 now feels like a living character itself, reacting to their kindness and unity. Every battle feels earned because the heroes aren't just punching harder, they're growing kinder, smarter, and more connected. On a scale of 1 to 10, I'm giving Volume 2 a solid 9.5. The only reason it's not a perfect 10 is I need Volume 3 yesterday. What makes this series special is how Canon Anderson ties the comic directly to real life through CACK Mindset. Kindness isn't a side quest here, it's the ultimate power-up. Reading this while listening to Canon talk about positivity and following God to build a better world makes the whole experience deeper. This isn't just another superhero story, it's a movement. Comics X Manga fans, drop your favorite volume. 2 moment in the comments right now. Was it the big team up, Camille's choice, or that insane final page? Have you read it yet? Let me know below. Smash that like button if you're hyped for Volume 3, and subscribe so we can grow this community together. We're building a better world, one reader at a time. Let's go. Everything about Volume 2 screams growth, not just in power levels, but in purpose. Where Volume 1 was planting seeds, Volume 2 waters them until the roots push through the soil and take over the whole scene. Canon's storytelling matured. The world building expands in satisfying ways without sacrificing character focus. We get glimpses of the wider society reacting to the team's increasing influence, and those reactions are nuanced. Some folks cheer them on. Others fear what those powers could mean. That tension fuels several subplots that enrich the main narrative rather than distract from it. The supporting cast steps up. Local leaders, ordinary citizens, and even secondary villains get moments that make the stakes feel real. Canon uses these interactions to highlight how acts of kindness ripple outward, affecting people who never meet the heroes face to face. The dialogue is another major win. It feels natural, varied, and often surprisingly funny. There are lines that land as heartfelt and others that break the tension with levity. Perfect tonal balance. Each character's voice is distinct. Caden's brash optimism, Ayven's careful sarcasm, Camille's steady empathy, Kara's quiet determination, and Zay's fresh perspective come through in how they speak and react. Those interpersonal beats make the emotional climaxes hit harder, because you genuinely care about what happens to them. The book excels at small moments, a shared glance, a single panel reaction, a memory flash that add emotional depth without bogging down the plot. Artistically, Canon and the team play with panel layouts in cool ways. There are spreads that feel cinematic, splash pages that make you pause, and clever transitions that use the environment to emphasize emotional beats. The forest sequences are breathtaking. Textured foliage, light filtering through leaves, and color choices that shift with the characters' moods. Action scenes maintain clarity even when the choreography is complex. You never lose track of who's doing what. The creative use of sound effects and motion lines adds a tactile sensation to the pages that's rare in most comics. Volume 2 also dives deeper into themes of leadership and responsibility. The team faces moral dilemmas that challenge their assumptions. When citizens panic or leaders exploit fear for political gain, the heroes are forced to weigh immediate results against long-term consequences. Those choices aren't clear-cut, and the story respects that ambiguity. It's refreshing to see a superhero tale that recognizes good intentions can have messy outcomes, and that growth often comes through difficult reckonings rather than easy victories. On the emotional front, Camille's arc is the one that stuck with me the most. Her internal struggle between vengeance and mercy unfolds gradually and feels earned. It culminates in a decision that reframes how the team approaches conflict going forward. That moment is handled with restraint, no melodrama, just quiet conviction, and it resonates. Similarly, Kara's new abilities aren't just flashy. They force her to reconsider her identity and place within the group. Zay's arrival is handled well too. He's not just a power injection, but someone whose worldview challenges the team and pushes them to be better. The chemistry among the five is believable. They're a found family, but with real differences that matter. The antagonist work in Volume 2 is solid. Mr. Ken is more than a villain of the week. He's an ideological foil whose tactics reveal broader societal fears. His schemes test the team's values and force tactical innovations. The escalation feels natural, leading to one of the book's most thrilling sequences, a coordinated team-up that's as satisfying narratively as it is visually. There are surprising turns that subvert expectations without betraying the setup. Plot beats you can see coming in hindsight, but still felt earned when they landed. That's a sign of tight plotting. If I have a critique, it's that Volume 2 ends on a cliff that simultaneously excites and tortures me. The payoff for several long-running threads is huge, but it also leaves dangling threads that make the wait for Volume 3 feel impossible. Still, that's a good problem to have. It means the creators have me fully invested. A couple of minor pacing blips existed in the middle, brief scenes that could have been trimmed, but overall the momentum never falters. For fans of character-driven superhero stories with a strong moral core, Legends of CACK Volume 2 is a must-read. It balances spectacle with heart, raises the emotional stakes, and deepens the world in meaningful ways. The art and writing are both on point, and the integration of CACK mindset themes adds a unique layer that elevates the series above typical genre fare. If you came for the powers, you'll stay for the people. Final verdict, 9.5/10. It's thrilling, thoughtful, and emotionally rich. Get Volume 2, reread it to catch all the small moments, and then start a pre-order alert for Volume 3, because you'll want it the second you finish. Now seriously, what was your favorite moment? Tell me in the comments so we can geek out together and build this community into something even bigger.